Now we are going to a new topic, that is, what are the advantages an investor is expected or is expecting by investing in mutual fund. Let us go by that. So we should do a quick recap before we enter into this topic, what we have covered till now. We have covered in the first session, that is, what do you mean by mutual fund? The next session we said what are the types of mutual fund and the general introduction of you as an investor entering into this mutual fund concept. So before entering, I should also tell you what are the benefits you will get or an investor will get. The benefit, another word is advantages. Point number 1. All mutual funds, whether it is big short companies, small companies, international companies, Indian companies, whichever, all are professionally managed. What do you mean by professional management? It means these companies are having people with expertise. They have people who have good research backed knowledge. What do? They will understand the market movement. They will understand the security movement. They will understand how the competitor or the other scheme works. Then they will come out with new products which is good for the customer, easy for the customer and attractive for the customer. So it is actually a win-win match for the customer because he is getting the best product from the best people. For the company, it is also win-win. Why? Because they are able to attract large amount of deposits by introducing new schemes. So professional management is one of the advantage of going for mutual fund. Next, diversification. I assume that you might have gone through a topic in financial management. If not, then don't worry, nothing serious about it. What does it say is diversification. For example, you are buying 1 kg of apple, say Shimla apple, expecting that is supposed to be the best apple, or Kashmiri apple, let us take. You are buying 1 kg of apple and keeping it in a basket. You are keeping it for 3 days. What is the probability that one apple might be good or all apples might be good? I mean, there can be any answer for that. But what am I trying to say is, if you had bought one apple and you had not tasted, you bought it and you have paid a good price because it is Shimla or Kashmiri apple. After 3 days, your relative or your friend said, come on here, this apple is junk. It is not at all tasty. Which means the entire apple you bought is a loss. The entire money you spent is gone. Answer is yes. Instead, I am going back to the old situation. You are going to a fruit shop. You are buying, say, example, 2 apples, 2 oranges, 2 mangoes and 2 strawberry. Or 2 lychee fruit. Many combinations of fruit. Then you are coming home and you are keeping it, say 2-3 days after your friends came. I am taking a anticipatory bail. What is the anticipatory bail? That these fruits are not getting overripe. I am taking that clause. So overripe is not within my portfolio. I am just telling all fruits are fresh, neat and nice. So after 3 days also it is fresh fruit and fresh, neat and nice. So all the 3 friends, 2 or 3 friends came to your home. So one person said, I want apple. You gave him apple. Then he said, I don't like this apple. Can you give me lychee fruit? Then you gave lychee fruit. He is very happy with lychee fruit. Then another friend asked for mango. You were able to give. What are you doing in that? If apple is not good, you are compensating the loss by giving mango to your friend. If mango is not good, you are compensating the loss by giving lychee fruit to your friend. So, the ultimate answer is by diversification, rather than buying 1 kg of apple, you bought 1 kg of many fruits. All are fruits, but it is different fruits. Therefore, the loss is less. The price is almost the same. This is exactly what is mutual fund is. So rather than investing in one company, you invest in a mutual fund, they will invest in multiple companies. So 2 or 3 companies going down or coming to loss at the same point is next to impossible. Therefore, investor like you and me, we are saved by or saved from losses. Exactly what am I telling? The research word or the apt word they call it is called cross sections. In a period across different companies or different sectors. Sectors means automobile sector, IT sector, banking sector, pharma sector, technology sector, textile sector, retail sector. I mean, anything you name, there are roughly, I mean, in NSE itself, there are 22 sectors. So, I mean, they're huge. The probability of all these sectors going bad, which means then the entire Indian economy is going to be bad. That is not happening. So don't worry. Why are we overthinking? Let us understand minimum. Next, convenient administration. Very useful. If you are investing in a mutual fund, right now technology is powerful. You will get mobile alerts. Your amount has been invested in blue chip company. What do you mean by blue chip company? Big shot companies. Or those companies, almost all IT companies are blue chip companies. High net worth, high potential companies which are doing excellently well, that is exactly blue chip companies. So you need not call the agent and ask and all those things. Now mobile message comes. Similarly, when you are selling a mutual fund unit, then also you will get the message. So entire thing is cool. Your paperwork is less. You need not search for new schemes. The company is doing and the company will tell you. Only thing you have to say, buy it or do not buy it. Or buy it or sell it. Whichever thing you want. Many investment options. You need not search for it. The company will tell you the investment options. Return potential. As we have already stated, because of diversification, returns are higher than isolation. Low cost. Again going for the same logic. Mutual fund invest in multiple companies at multiple period, which means economies of scale. They are able to do many things at the same period, which in turn reduces cost. Liquidity. What is that? Variety of schemes. We have already covered in our earlier topic the different types or different schemes offered. So, depending upon your risk appetite or interest, you can invest. Whether you can invest in growth fund or mutual or a closed-ended fund or income fund or balance fund, whichever area you want, you can invest. Transparency. Proper disclosure by the companies. This is where I am trying to refer the prospectus or the offer document along with a statement called fact sheet. So if you are going to a mutual fund company and investing, the first thing you should ask is, can you give me the fact sheet? Fact sheet means sheet containing all the facts. So there is a detailed list in that sheet. You should sit and read, then you will understand whether you are going to make a good decision or a bad decision. Now, you should not read one fact sheet and then say it is good. You should read from one company, one scheme fact sheet, another mutual fund company, another fact sheet, same portfolio. So, go and check for SBI growth fund fact sheet, then go to HDFC mutual fund and ask for growth fund fact sheet. See what is the difference, how is it different, which is better, why it is better, then take a decision. So, entire thing is transparent. Now, customers are having higher information. Flexibility, as we have already said, you are having only 100 rupees. Every month you can invest 100 rupees, and that is called systematic investment plan. SIP comes to systematic investment plan. So my advice to you all, assuming that you are all youngsters, is at this age, do not waste money. But I am not telling you should not save all money. You should spend. But also invest minimum amount in mutual fund under a scheme called systematic investment plan. Do it for 3 years. Trust me, I am benefited by that now. That is why I am telling you. So I invested 1,000 rupees per month for 3 years, which comes to 36,000. Next week I am going to get roughly 59,000 rupees because I'm closing that fund. 36,000 rupees multiplied to or increased to 59,000 without any tension. Please understand, if you take some effort and tension, you might be making more than 59,000. But right now you don't have any tensions. You are just investing. They are doing all work. And please note, they are also not doing free. They are also charging. But still, including that charge, if you are making roughly 20-25,000 rupees profit, it is a good deal. Fixed income plan, same style, wherein you are investing so that you are getting every month a fixed rate of return. So all flexibility, depending upon your choices, you can get the returns. Well regulated, we have already covered in our earlier topic about SEBI's requirements or SEBI regulation. I am reiterating those 2 lines again. Point number 1, the trustees 66% has to be independent. Point number 2, board of directors 50% has to be independent. This is more than enough to say that well regulated. Point number 3, to add, companies should disclose their entry and exit load. What do you mean by entry and exit load? It is nothing but the charges taken from the customer for entering the scheme. That is called entry load. What do you mean by exit load? The charges taken from the customer for exiting the scheme. Earlier it was not disclosed, but now it is mandatory, and even there is a bandwidth. I think if I am right or if I am not wrong, it is between 1 to 3%. But you have to cross check on that area. But still, the companies should disclose what they are going to charge. And after 3 years, no company should have exit load. These are all standard norms. So 3 years is the period which is called lock-in period. So before 3 years you exit, there is a charge. But after 3 years you are exiting, well and good. What is the price you are going to get? So well regulated, SEBI regulation, strict monitoring is there. Even auditing is also there. So companies cannot fool anymore. It is just olden days. If they have done, but no more from now. With that, we are coming to the end of the topic. In another minute, we will be taking a new topic. It is a small topic, that is the difference between mutual fund and insurance.